North Dakotans will decide if the state should legalize medical marijuana in addition to choosing a president on November 8th. This is one of the numerous measures you will vote on. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop breaks down Measure 5, which involves medical marijuana.
Measure 5 is 34 pages in length and also called the North Dakota Compassionate Care Act. If approved, it would legalize the use of medical marijuana, which means patients that suffer from cancer, PTSD, epilepsy, and more would be eligible to receive 3 ounces of cannabis. Ray Morgan is the petition chairman. He says the measure is based on Delaware, Montana, and Arizona laws for medical marijuana.
We wanted this to be very regulated so that the citizens of North Dakota would be comfortable in making sure that this was, the rules and regulations were very restrictive.
If passed, the measure would be overseen by the North Dakota Department of Health. Police would have access to a database of patients. An application fee would be required, and the dispensaries would have to be operated as nonprofits.
We didn't want big corporations to get involved in this. We just felt that it wouldn't be prudent to have a big corporation come in.
The North Dakota Department of Health released a memo back in July on the facts and figures on the costs of the program. The cost ringing in at $8.7 million for the first 2 years. Morgan says he thinks the Department of Health's figures are overdone.
Some of these figures that they came up with, we find a little bit disturbing. Also, too, that there's never been a piece of legislation that the legislature has ever written or a measure that has been drawn up that's been absolutely perfect.
Now, if the measure is approved, it would take effect within 30 days. Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
There is no formal opposition to the North Dakota measure. Minnesota has already passed laws about medical marijuana. Patients cannot smoke the plant. Dispensaries have been set up throughout the state, and patients only have access to pill or oil form. To learn more about the other measures you will be voting on, click on the election section of our website. Later on Valley